Hey, welcome. Today we are diving deep and actually building something together, a blueprint to completely optimize your body and your mind. We're going to start right from the ground up.
So think about it like this. You're constantly updating your phone, your computer, to get better performance. But what about you? What if you could upgrade your own internal operating system? Imagine having a clear, simple guide to boost your energy, sharpen your focus, and just feel better overall. Well, that's exactly what we're putting together today.
All right, pillar number 1. Let's talk about fuel. You wouldn't put cheap gas in a high-performance car, right? It's the same with your body. How you fuel it and when you fuel it is the absolute foundation for everything else. It directly impacts your energy levels and even the super complex world of your gut health.
Now, one of the most powerful ways to optimize your fueling is something called intermittent fasting. And hey, don't let the name throw you off. It's actually a really simple idea. This isn't some crazy restrictive diet telling you all the things you can't eat. Nope, it's just a pattern that focuses on when you eat, which gives your body a really important break.
So what does that actually look like? Well, on the left, that's what most of us are used to, right? We're kind of fueling constantly from the minute we wake up. But look at the right. That's a super popular method called 16-8. You just eat within an 8-hour window. That's it. That gives your body a full 16 hours to rest, to repair, and just reset itself.
So, why even bother? Oh man, the benefits are awesome. When you give your digestive system that long break, it can seriously boost your metabolism. And what's really cool is it kicks off this process called autophagy, which is basically your body's cellular cleanup crew going to work. This is amazing for your gut health, and it often leads to this incredible feeling of mental clarity, which actually brings us perfectly to our next pillar.
Okay, so your body's fueled up and running smoothly. Now let's move up to the command center, your mind. And listen, we're not talking about making massive, life-altering changes here. We're talking about small, consistent habits that can make a huge difference in how you think and feel every single day. This sounds simple, but it is so true. Your mental state is everything. How you focus, how you handle stress. It literally creates the lens through which you see the world. It dictates your reality.
So, how do we actually improve our mental game? Here are 3 super simple but really powerful habits. Just 5 minutes of quiet in the morning, meditation, reflection, whatever. It can set the tone for your whole day. Then, try blocking out a single 90-minute period for deep, focused work with no distractions. You'll be amazed at what you get done. And finally, a digital sunset. Just turn off all your screens an hour before bed. It's a game changer for helping your brain wind down.
All right, next up is pillar 3, hacking your biology. I know. Biohacking sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? But really, at its core, it's just about making simple, smart upgrades to your body's natural systems, usually by just changing your environment a little bit.
It's all about this idea of being the pilot of your own body, not just a passenger along for the ride. By making these small, intentional changes, like to the light you get in the morning or the temperature of your shower, you can get some seriously positive responses from your biology.
And check this out. Here's your starter kit. See how easy this is? Getting outside for 10 minutes of sunlight first thing in the morning costs nothing, but it's one of the best ways to set your internal body clock for the day. Or maybe try ending your shower with just 30 seconds of cold water. Yeah, it's a jolt, but wow, it can boost your alertness and mood like nothing else. These are simple inputs that give you really powerful outputs.
So those little hacks help optimize your day. But that brings us to our final, and you could argue the most important pillar of all. Mastering your night with sleep. We tend to think of sleep as just downtime, time off. But it's not. It's actually the most active, intense period of recovery and repair your body and brain get. It is the ultimate performance enhancer.
The famous sleep scientist Matthew Walker said it best. You can have the perfect diet, the perfect exercise routine, but without quality sleep, it's all built on a shaky foundation. It will fall short. Sleep is it's completely non-negotiable for being at your best.
So what does a really good night of sleep even look like? Well, this chart here shows a pretty healthy balance. You cycle through different stages, but the real power players are deep sleep and REM sleep. Think of it this way. Deep sleep is for your body. It's when you repair muscles and build up your immune system. And REM sleep is for your mind. It's where you lock in memories and process emotions. You absolutely need good amounts of both to wake up feeling ready to go.
So how do we get more of that good stuff? Here are 4 golden rules. First, consistency is king. Your body loves a routine, so try to go to bed and wake up around the same time, even on weekends. Second, make your bedroom like a cave, cool, dark, and quiet. This signals to your brain that it's time to shut down.
And of course, be careful with things like caffeine late in the day or a huge meal right before bed. Both can really mess with your ability to get that amazing restorative sleep. And there it is, your complete blueprint. It's all built on these 4 pillars that all work together: mastering your fuel, sharpening your mind, upgrading your biological systems, and prioritizing your sleep. Each one makes the other stronger, creating this awesome upward spiral for your health.
So I'll leave you with this one question. You have the blueprint in your hands. We all know the hardest part is just laying that first brick. So looking at these 4 pillars, which one will you build first?